Hello everyone, welcome back to another overview of Navy, which is a cool name. This is a fan account by Sullivan, so we will head over and look at this cool account, and I will give the tips as I can, and hopefully you guys who is watching this also get some enlightenment about what's correct and what's not. So let's start by opening the main. The main is 2 point, or is that 29? 29,500,000. No, it's 2 million. Yeah, it's 2 million. And that's 3.9. Let's see, 2.6. 6.4, that means you're focusing on the Moira. Let's see, 2 point. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. You could focus a little bit more on Moira actually. So let's check the relic. You have a decent relic, lifesteal. Let me check the others if you have a better one. Let's see here. None there. Yeah, change Ginny relic with the Moira relic. That would be better, the Worm Hearts. As for shield, let me check. Yeah, your Moira shield is perfect. It's fantastic. So nice shield on Moira. Well, if I were you, I would focus. It looks like you're kinda early on in the game. My best advice is to 3-star all of this gear by focusing in the sword first. And after that, once you have full 3-star gear here, I would get only Eternal Sword Shards and get that to 4 stars, to 5 stars, and eventually to 6 stars. And just keep the rest of your team with Legendary, because your Moira is going to be your team, if you know what I mean. And you have her +7, which is very nice. You also have Pamela +7, which is also very nice. So if you want to focus on PvP, I would probably take all Moira gears over the Pamela. But if you want to be good in PvE and decent at PvP, I would keep Moira. It's very difficult to be good at PvP right now. I will just let the cat out, BRB. We're back. Sorry about that break. I might have just cut that out. So, yeah, it depends on what you want to focus, because you have a decent team. You have a very decent team. Even though, as your main is a healer, I would probably just get rid of Asia and add like an Athena or a Liz instead. Probably a Liz would be nice for you to get even more rage. But if I were you, I would focus on getting Dora to +7 so she gains that final skill. That means all the enemies gain much less rage, so they rage kill a lot less against you, which is good for you because then you survive much longer. So yeah. As you are right now, I guess PvE is more of a problem than players, because players are going to cash no matter what, so it's difficult to be top. So I would probably focus on Moira actually, after +7ing the Dora, because that's just something you have to do to make enemies deal less to you. After you have +7 her, I would continue on Moira a little bit. But if you want Pamela, she is better in PvP straight up. She is very good at PvE as well, but Moira can kill Ginny stages in Challenger's Road so easily. But yeah, Pamela is also very good. She tanks like a beast, but yeah, for PvE I would have Moira. So it's kind of up to you. But anyway, let's head over to refining. Your refining focusing is very nice. Get all these to R40, and focus on gear first. 6-star sword, 6-star belt, 6-star helm, and 6-star armor. Helm is for magical defense, which is what Pamela. It's good against Pamela's. And change the Worm Hearts between Ginny and Moira. As for about everyone has everything they can do here when it comes to affinities and heroes. So you have decent heroes. Ally cultivation is as good as it is. Yeah, that's about what I can give you in information from right here. Let's check your upgrade. R7, 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 R8. I would probably rebirth a couple of heroes, probably the Ginny, Dora, and get Moira probably to R8, or no, R9 or R10. Focusing early on a lot on upgrade is very useful because it increases the stats so massively. it's very very insane how much that increases. Yeah, you're already focusing on R9. You can probably get it very soon. You can probably even get R10. Yeah, but what I can see from here is you have a 2-hero team. You focus a decent amount on Pamela and some on Moira. But if I were you, I would focus all my energy on Moira. Let's head over to runes. Let me check your runes. Here we have a decent HP dodge, agility crit, defense, agility, HP. Yeah, I would get an attack hit whenever you can and remove the agility from there, and then I would remove the defense with another crit. As for here, yeah, you just get agility crit, attack hit and HP dodge on both with a crit instead of a defense, and your main should crit heal much more than she's doing, because crit is very important on a main. As for your Pamela, agility crit, that's decent for Pamela. I'm using that. Attack, HP dodge, defense end. Yeah, I would probably get an attack hit if I were you and replace that defense end. As for your individual runes, they're fine for Pamela that early. You're not going to focus on crits that much. I think she needs to survive more. As for here, yeah, I would get agility, attack, hit, agility, crit, HP dodge on both relics as the fusion runes. And attack and HP is very very good to have on both and as individual runes. Even though I don't have it, but I don't need it so much. As for your engraving purposes, you should probably rebirth all the relics straight up and put every engrave into Moira and hopefully get her as high as possible in engrave, because that gives a lot of stats, because that increases your rune strength up and up and up, and the stronger the rune, the more you deal and the more higher stats you have. As for Dora, I would remove the defense with a dodge, and I would remove the attack is kind of what she's based on with her stats, so I guess I would remove the agility crit. I would remove the agility crit for an attack hit. I would just copy what I just said on that relic onto the fairy mirror with one less rune, which would be what? Yeah, probably an attack. As for your Moira, this is the important one. You have an attack, HP, attack hits, defense end, HP dodge. Yeah, this is a decent statted one. You could always use more crit for more crit damage, but I think she is decently built right now, because their skill already have 100% crit. It's over. It's kind of good. As for attack, defense, HP, defense, and yeah, your runes here are fine. You just need a much higher engrave level, which you can get by rebirthing all your relics. As for your Ginny, yeah, as for Ginny, I would remove her, as I said earlier, and add a list instead. And then I would have attack, HP, and end as individual runes on both. And as fusion runes, I would have attack hit, defense end, and HP dodge on both relics. Hopefully you got that. Yeah, that's fine. We're done on upgrade and stuff, and aptitude. Focus all aptitude on Moira as well, I guess. Let's head over to mounts. Who do you have here? You only have 3 mounts activated. That's fine. What you should have done is let's see. Attack, no. Let's see who you have here. Yeah, you have. You shouldn't. This is good for turn 1, but your Moira most likely won't rage skill in turn 1. And I would put the Lycorax over to Moira, and I would probably upgrade that to level 6 and just rebirth the other two and make that even level 7 if possible, because she will be your main hitter. Yeah, I mean advance. As for your armaments, let me see here. Twilight, Sunfury Orb, that's nice that you're focused on that. I would just continue to upgrade the orb. I would make it R5. I would even make it R8 before focusing on anything else. What I have on my Let's Play account is R5, and then I'm just focusing all to get R8 because that gives the third stat. And just upgrading it, focus a lot on the orb, focus most on it. Give it your all pretty much. Keep the others at least plus 30 and up, but yeah, I guess you can just keep them at R4 and just focus all on orb now until it's R8. As for a codex, there's nothing much more to focus. You can, I don't know, just focus whatever you want. End is nice, I guess. Let's head over to battle pets. Who do you have unlocked? You have a lot unlocked actually. Let me see. Garuda, Pixie, Undine. Yeah, you have. You should use Azorus as a deploy, and Ifrit as Grace. Azorus is better, pretty much. As for your grazing, if I were you, let's head over here. I would get the mythic pets, but until then, I would continue to use Undine. I would use Ifrit here, of course. I would use Pixie, and I would use Cat Familiar. So it would be Ifrit, Star Striker, Cat Familiar, Ifrit, and Pixie. So yeah, that's my advice for Grace. And when it comes to focusing most on Deployer or Grace, I think you should focus on them equally. Actually, I actually focus on my Grace more than my deployed pet. Fun fact. So yeah, but you got an Azorus this early on kinda, so very nice job. And just get these over time as well. I'm working on those as well. I don't have the Mystic Fox yet. But yeah, as for augment and upgrade prioritization, yeah, you shouldn't focus that much on your deployed. You should focus equally on everyone, to be honest, which is grazing, no one else. And keeping Star Striker high is very useful because his aura is fantastic. Having a nice aura is amazing. So Ifrit, Star Striker, and yeah, those are the main attack giving ones. And Cat Familiar also gives a decent amount of attack in Grace, along with some other stuff. Yeah, but in aura and just in general as well. As for your awaken, you're doing fine here. You're doing very nice. That just takes the time it takes. There's nothing more you can do about that. As for your here, I would get these two over time, if possible. Yeah, because yeah, first rune pillar isn't very good, and I would focus a bit on Abyssal Blade to get attack from the attributes bonus. I would also focus on Warlands to upgrade it as it can cure negative effects and stuff from your Moira. But yeah, just focus on all them equally and get Divine Reaver over time. That's this one. So yeah, and to get the blue shield in the beginning of every battle, you need Titan Grip. That's this one. I can't really... Yeah, you need this one. That gives the shield in the beginning, which makes you survive a lot easier. That's the blue shield, which is not Athena's shield. So that's very useful. Yeah, I would focus on this, and then this, and then I guess the bow. Actually, the bow proves to be kinda useful actually, and then Staff of Desire. Yeah, just get everything, but that's the priority lining up, I guess. Your VIP 5, which is, you have done very nicely for that. So now we've gone over soul arms. Yeah, let me check animal level, I guess. Let's see, animate, level 4, level 3, level 5, nice, level 3, level 3. Yeah, just focus everything on Moira, honestly. Get that as high as possible. Get damage bonus first, then damage reduction. Then I think you should get crit, and then hit, and then end, and then dodge in the end. Or dodge before end, actually. Dodge, yeah, it increases the immunity chance pretty much. Or yeah, because immunity works with dodge. But yeah, now I've been through that. As for origin system, just focus everything on Moira when you can at plus 11. Upgrade, I've talked about. Level up, yeah, just keep everyone high level, I guess. Yeah, and as for your Moira gear, level it up to 180 on everything. Just focus everything on Moira, honestly. And that should make you do nicely. Hopefully this was useful for you. Hopefully you learned some new things. Yeah, I will talk. Like if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.